Hey, everybody, welcome to my Pekakucha about power and shame, because nobody wants to talk about shame for a whole hour. So we're going to do it in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Shame is the unhealthiest tool in medicine and in our homes. And how I know that? I'm Wendy Schofer, MD. I am the founder of Family in Focus, and I specialize in helping the whole family address their concerns about weight and emotion. I want you to quick think about the last time that you experienced weight, health, or habit shame. And think about that along the way here today. The current state of medicine is that experts define the problem, find the problem, and fix it, including experts, so-called like me. But I want you to think about what is the actual problem that folks are defining for you. Is it your weight, the behavior, a diagnosis, your choices? Are they suggesting that you are the problem? According to whom? This is where shame is coming from. Shame is the emotion where we feel that we are the problem, that there is something that is wrong, bad, unworthy about us. So I have a hypothesis about that. I firmly believe that standing between us and the health that we want to achieve is a big old wall of shame. It is an obstacle that is in the way. And we can become more aware of where that's coming from and what to do with it. Now, I am one of those experts. I am a pediatric urgent care physician, and I remind myself that no one comes to see me on their best day. They want to have a problem fixed, identified. They want to be able to feel better. And I am afforded great power and privilege as being the expert. But I have to ask myself over and over again, what is happening with that power and privilege? Who exactly has it? And how is it being used with populations that maybe aren't looking like me, like not coming from the same places as me and not experiencing that same power? That power differential is putting individuals at a disadvantage, because when someone with power says you need to do something to change, that gets internalized as there is something wrong with me. And it could be as simple as someone saying, you really gotta, insert the blank, lose weight, a bad habit, change, cut back, move more. Someone is looking down from the top of their ivory tower and telling you to do something. According to whom? What gives them the power to know what you need to do? But then that shame is coming from the thoughts that are being internalized. Not that there's a problem, but I am the problem. It's me. I am wrong. I don't belong. I am bad. I am not worthy. Now, shame is a human emotion, and we cannot just go in and surgically remove it from the full spectrum of all the human emotions. But everything that we do is because of an emotion. So what happens when we feel shame? Well, I, for one, curl up in a ball. I want to hide and isolate myself. I don't want to be seen for being the problem that I think I am. I'm withdrawing. Well, think about what happens with our children when they're feeling shame. They're doing the same thing. And it's normal to experience shame because we have this innate fear of not belonging as humans. It's built into our makeup because we want to be able to fit within our tribe, within our culture. It's protective. But how is it being used against, especially those in marginalized populations? As we think about who defines what is healthy for you and your family, is it being defined by those that are in a larger, privileged position, empowered in society? Old white dudes are being privileged by the definitions that they're actually creating. So who else could be that expert in what is healthy for you? How could it be you? And thinking about a health bar, I think of this as a health investment, how we invest in ourselves every day. We're also being depleted, but It's like increasing and decreasing. It's a dynamic process. Now, this is different from the cultural indoctrination that we received as children, where we had to label everything as healthy or unhealthy, good or bad, looking at the body outlines and putting in all of the junk food in one body frame and the healthy food in another. That's institutionalizing shame. Shame never made me lose the weight, but it sure made me lose my identity. The problems here are that oppression, hierarchy, that shame is not creating or improving health, even though the words are being used in the office and in our families. It's isolating and marginalizing. And as a pediatrician, working with families with their concerns about weight, recognizing that these BMI charts boiling everything down to a number, that is not helping anything in our families. So what can a parent do? I look at it as recognizing the power differentials, reflecting how you feel, resisting this definition of health by external measures, and redefining the health that you want to enjoy and share with your whole family. This is what's creating empowered parents who get to focus on creating the health that we want to see for ourselves and our families, and it's the health that we define.